In the last couple of days I've made multiple videos about the crypto coin Avantis. And right now a lot of people are once again asking for an update because there's a lot going on this coin right now. And I think it is also important to make an update myself. Why? Because some technical targets have been hit and we are getting some signs of rejection right now. So let's see what the opportunities are on Avantis right now and what is gonna happen next with this crypto coin. In one of my first videos I talked about the range we have right here on our higher time frame. We started accumulating on the lows, and in this bigger range we also created a lower time frame range which also started accumulating within our bigger range. That gave us a lot of bullish signs on Avantis to trade towards the highs. But as you can see right now, the technical target of our lower time frame range has been hit, and on our higher time frame range, because we already deviated the high ones, we didn't need to trade towards this all-time high and could reject at either the extreme liquidity of that range or the extreme supply. And as we can see, we tapped into this extreme supply and got a reaction towards the downside from there. Do we instantly have to get bearish on Avantis right now because of this reaction? I would say no, but there are coming in more bearish scenarios on Avantis than only bullish ones. Let's clean up our chart a bit to see what is going on. 2 days ago on Tuesday we managed to gain this high in combination with accumulation. You expect a higher high. Now we put in that higher high and you expect a higher low. But if you look at the structure, we put in our higher low right here, a new higher high, so you expect a higher low for a new higher high, protecting your previous low. But after we tapped into the supply, we failed to do so and broke structure towards the downside. We also created a new range. As you can see over here, our range high and our range low, because we are in an uptrend, we draw in a range from high to low, and we already deviated the high ones. That in combination with our bearish breakout structure can give us a reason to look for short opportunities or profit taking on Avantis to secure some money if you were long from the bottom. If you have watched some more videos of mine, you know when we are in a distribution or an accumulation, but in this case a distribution, we either take out the range high one more for the tap to then go lower, or we tap it to extreme supply or take out extreme liquidity. If we're gonna draw an extreme supply, this is the supply to watch, and this is our extreme liquidity of the range. So if Avantis is gonna manage to go higher from here again, tap into this extreme supply, give us some signs of rejection, a break of structure towards the downside, we expect to trade lower to at least our range low. The same can happen with our extreme liquidity, of course. So that is definitely a bearish scenario I will be watching. But keep in mind, because we already tapped into the extreme supply of our bigger range, in combination with this change of character towards the downside, we are already in a confirmed distribution. That means we don't have to tap in this extreme supply or extreme liquidity to trade lower. The technical target of this distribution is the range low, but is there any reason for Avantis to go higher from here? Or could it go even lower? In this case I would say yes, because there's not really any support to keep us higher. We already mitigated every demand we have left open, and we still have this old all-time high to the left right here, which we have never tested back, and a small structure pull just before making new all-time highs. So this refined zone and this whole zone over here can be an interesting place for Avantis to tap into for more upside. Because if we zoom out a bit more, on our 12-hour time frame, our higher low to hold is all the way down here, so it can be reasonable for Avantis to put in the higher low at this place and then continue making new all-time highs. Of course, I don't only want to look at the bearish scenarios, because we also can have some bullish scenarios. Right now we took out a lot of liquidity just before our range low, and have built up some local liquidity on the highs. What can happen? We can break structure towards the upside, create some sort of demand, tap into it and continue our trend up. If we are never gonna get rejection from the extreme supply, the extreme liquidity or the range high, and people are prepared to buy up Avantis, of course we can just start pumping through. As traders, we do not predict, we only react. And that is why I wanted to point out all these scenarios on Avantis. I hope this analysis was helpful for you to get a better idea of what is happening on Avantis right now and what could happen in the future, and also why it is down 12% on the day. And if you thought this was helpful and you want to be updated throughout the day without needing to wait for new videos, make sure to join the free Discord community in the description down below, or subscribe to the channel to be updated on future videos like these. And this will be it for today, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao!